Namaskar Bondhura, hi friends. Let's continue learning about words associated with the sense organs. Today we will concentrate on words linked to the tongue. Now the commonly used word for tongue is jeeb, jeeb. There's a less common word jihoba, which comes directly into Bengali from Sanskrit. Now, jihoba is not really used much in colloquial Bangla. You can find it in olden Sanskritized text. So, for common use, jeeb is the word you should remember. Now, there are a lot of words associated with the tongue. So, I am dividing the lesson into two parts. Today, we will cover the words associated with taste. And in the next lesson, we will cover all the verbs associated with the tongue. So the word for taste in Bangla is shad, shad. Note the W is in brackets and it comes from basically the spelling of shad in Bangla, but in pronunciation, it's a very, very light touch of verb. So it's pronounced almost as if the W is not there. So shad. There are total 6 taste words in Bengali. The first one is mishti, which means sweet. Now mishti is also the word for sweet meats, the ones you can buy off the shelves in a shop. So mishti is the word both for sweet meats as well as the taste sweet. So some examples of the taste, like foods having the taste sweet, are aam, which means mango, and chini, which means sugar. The second taste is jhaal, which stands for both hot and spicy. Examples are lonka, meaning chilies, and ada, meaning ginger. One clarification: when I said jhaal stands for both hot and spicy, hot as in taste hot, not as in temperature. So the word which means hot in temperature is gorom. Okay. The third taste, talk, is sour. Examples are lebu, lemon, and tetul, tamarind. Notice the N in tetul is in brackets, so it's a very light touch of N. Here it is not pronounced fully. So in Indian scripts we have a letter called Chandrabindu. So when Chandrabindu is used, it denotes that there will be a nasal sound, but it's only a very light nasal N. Those who are not familiar with the Indian scripts can just remember that this is a very light touch of N. It's not pronounced fully. So it will be pronounced as tetul, tetul. The fourth taste, bitter, is teto, teto. Again the N is in brackets, so not a full N. It's pronounced as teto. Examples are corolla, bitter gourd, and methi, fenugreek seeds. The fifth taste is salty, meaning nonta. Now the word for salt is noon. So salty is also sometimes called nuno, but there is a difference between nonta and nuno. They are not exactly interchangeable. So nonta means something which is intentionally made salty. In Bengali we call let's say shingara, in Hindi it's called samosa. So those are made slightly salty by design, but nuno is something, let's say in the while making a dish, a vegetable dish, you have put in extra salt by mistake and the vegetable dish turns out to be very salty. So it's not nuno is used for something when the salt is excessive and it's not by design. So nonta means where it is salty, the taste is salty, but it is not hurting your tongue and it's by design. Nuno is something where there is excess of salt and it's not good to taste anymore. The final word for taste is koshte. It stands for astringent. Now all of unripe fruits have more or less this astringent taste. I have given an example of an unripe banana, which is kaach kola. But koshte is that weird taste when the fruit, is neither sweet nor sour, and it's kind of chewy and not soft yet. So the taste it has at that time is koshte. So the 6 tastes are mishti, jhaal, tok, teto, nonta and koshte. Mishti, jhaal, tok, teto, nonta and koshte. Let's have a couple of examples. Now mishti, all of the taste words are actually used as adjectives. Mishti is also used as an adjective. So you can actually put other taste words in place of mishti. Just remember to change the noun accordingly. So the mango is sweet, translates to amta mishti. Now just to reiterate, if there is am, are in the English sentence, the equivalent verb in Bengali is not used. It's missing. Okay, so amta mishti. We can have longer sentences in this manner as well. Amgulo khub mishti. Mangoes are very sweet. Now notice that very is a qualifier for sweet. Similarly in Bengali, khub is a qualifier for mishti. So very sweet is used as a block of words, and in Bengali also the order remains the same. So very sweet, think of it as a block of qualifiers. In Bengali also it becomes khub mishti. So amgulo khub mishti. We can form even longer sentences like Bablur baganer amgulo khub mishti. Bablur baganer amgulo, the mangoes from Bablu's garden, khub mishti, are very sweet. Bablur baganer amgulo khub mishti. Amgulo ekhono poshte. So you can also add timestamps here in the sentences. The mangoes are still unripe, or the mangoes are still astringent in taste. Amgulo ekhono poshte. Let's have a look at one example which is not related to food but have the taste words. For example, dushtu loker mishti kotha. This is a phrase which is pretty common in Bangla. So dushtu loker mishti kotha means a person who has ill intentions and wants to trap you will use sugar coated sweet words to make you do things which you might not want to do. That's why you need to be aware of such person or beware of such persons, and you need to be wary of sweet words. If someone is using unnecessarily sweet words with you, you need to be wary of that person. That is the inherent implied meaning of this phrase. So dushtu loker mishti kotha, sweet words of a malicious person. So here note that mishti, sweet, is used for not a food item but for kotha, which means words. Today's lesson name, Laal, Moricher, Jhaal. Actually it might not mean anything, but I have taken it from a movie song from the movie Ami Shudhu Cheyechi Tomaye, means I only wanted you, and the song goes like this. Tor thumok thumok chal ar chikon chikon gal, ahar ager emon tej jeno lal moricher jhal. Tor thumok thumok chal আর চিকন চিকন গাল আহার আগের এমন তেজ যেন লাল মরিচের ঝাল. It's a fun song. You can check it out as well. But it's very colorful and nice expressions as well. Okay, for today's homework, let me know what is your favorite food and how does it taste. These are the words which we used in the lessons today. Come back and have a look whenever you need to. That's it for today. সবাই ভালো থেকো, আবার দেখা হবে. Everyone stay well. We will meet again soon.